Theory definition. Any system of idea arrangement in rational order that produce general principle which increase our understanding and explanation derives from and representative of particular facts, but those principles are not dependent upon particular thing to be explained. Foundation of criminology and criminal justice. School of thought is a term that refers to a group of belief idea that support a specific theory of idea. Psychological determinism. This refers to theories that attribute criminal behavior of individual to psychological factors such as emotional and mental problems. ID. This stands for instinctual drives, the primitive parts of individual mental make-ups present birth. It is governed by the pressure principles. Ego. This considered to be a sensible and responsible part of individual personality of governed by the reality principle. It is developed by early in life and compensate for demands of by ID by helping the individual guides his action. Superego, co-science principle, serves as the moral co-science of an individual. Structured by what value of taught by the parents or by the society and believe in God's. Oedipus complex, a stage of development when male begin have sex feelings with their mother. Electra complex, a stage of develop when girls begins to have sex feelings with their father. Latency begins at age feeling of sexuality are expressed until the genital stage begin a puberty. This marks the beginning of adult sexuality. Fixated person exhibit behavior traits characteristic of those encountered during fetal sex development. Neurosis, a common type of mental disorder. Neurosis, a common type of mental disorder used to explain criminal behavior, also referred to hysteria or neurasthenia. Psychosis, a more serious type of mental disorder which can be organic function or psychiatric person. Those contact with the reality have a difficulty distinguish reality from fantasy. Impulse disorder, an excessive or unreasonable desire to do have something, an irrational or irresponsible motive. Schizo, Schizophrenia, also called as determinant praxis, characteristic by distortions or withdrawal from reality. Anxiety, also known as anxiety. Anxiety, also known as anxiety state of anxiety reaction. Characterized by the person feeling unconscious, irritable, or apprehension. Social norms, also called of Social norms, also called rules of conduct, shared standard of belief, which in turn require um, social norms, also called rules of conduct shared standard of behavior, which require certain expectation of behavior in given situation. Socialization refer to a learning process by which a person learn and learn the way of society that he can functionally and become an active part of society. Culture refer to a system of value of meaning shared by the group of individuals, including the embodiment of those values. Sociological determinism. Determinism factor refer to the thing, place, and people when whom we, we come contact with and sociological determinism. Sociological factors refer to the thing, place, people with whom we can we come we came in contact with plays a part of determining our actions and conduct. Cultural transmission. The concept that conduct norms are passed through the cultural transmission. The concept that conduct norms are passed down from the general to the next so that they become stable within the boundaries of cultures. Social bond ties a person has to institution and process of society. According to Hiroshi, elements of social bond includes commitment, attachment, involved, and beliefs. Uh, strain theory. Strain theory holds that crime is function of the conflict between the goals people have. Strain theory holds the crime is a function of conflict between goals people have and the means they can use to legally obtain them. Theory of imitation. Pattern 1. Individual imitate Theory of imitation. Pattern 1. Individual imitate others in proportion to the intents and frequency of their contact. Uh, Theory of imitation. Pattern 2. Inferiors imitate superiors. Theory of imitation pattern 3, which whom behavior theory of imitation pattern 3, when two behavior pattern clash, one may take the place of the others.